Okay, so the Casa Amor Islanders, guys, have been announced, and 6 men, 6 women have all been dropped, and we're just going to go through the lineup. Some bad news for Love Island as well, so we're going to get into that and break that down. Hey guys, it's Amor. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video, daily and consistent content, guys, injected. And let's get straight into this video. So the boys and the girls for the new Casa Amor lineup has dropped. This actually was dropped last night. Very odd timing for them to drop this. I thought they would drop this, this morning or afternoon. I don't know why it's Saturday night. But anyways, we're going to get into the boys and the girls. So we have Martin, Ryan, and Frankie. And we also have Maxwell, Bailey, and Kane. So, you know what? These boys are not really... do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not as... The lineup isn't as strong. I feel like Bailey and Kane, for example, some of these people are like Ron and Casey 2.0. We're bringing in Kai 2.0. This is what they're really bringing in. But I feel like Martin and Ryan are a strong lineup. I feel like these two are probably two boys who I see coming straight back into the main villa, especially Martin and like specifically these two. I just feel like can be brought back in. The other three, I don't know for. A lot of people are not feeling the boy lineup. They're saying, isn't the Casa Amor supposed to be next level tempting? This is not going to tempt these the girls. Then you have the girl lineup, which is, I would say, more interesting. You have Sanam, who looks beautiful from a Love Island photographer's picture, which is very much, rare. A lot of Love Island photographers don't really take great pictures. You have Cynthia, you have Lydia, you have Linda, you have Sammy, and you have Layla. So I feel like the girl lineup is stronger than I've seen as opposed to the boy lineup. I feel like the majority of girls could come back as opposed to the boys. So when it comes to who I feel like could be turning, I feel like Tanya and Shaq will definitely both bring somebody each in, especially the X comment. It's not sitting well with Shaq. So I think that is something that is definitely going to break these two for sure. Temporarily, I feel like they might just come back together again. I feel like Ron's head could be turned and Lana would be a Casa Amor victim. I feel like either Olivia, to be fair, Olivia and Kai both know they're not really favorites together, so they might both just wander off and find somebody else. But my eye is on who do you guys think is going to be the main Casa Amor victim, one or two. There's always set somebody up. What is that going to be? Who is that going to be? But I think the girl lineup is stronger. I feel like now they're bringing in all the diversity. Now they're bringing in all the brown and black girls and boys. I feel like now they're bringing all of that kind of inclusion for Casa Amor when half of these people are going to be gone in 72 hours anyways. So we'll just see what these people do. Now, when it comes to bad news for Love Island, it's interesting because the ratings have been revealed. So I like discussing the ratings. I feel like it's a good trajectory of where the show is going to go, where Love Island Winter is going to go. Is it going to be something that's going to be cancelled, in the future? So it's very interesting. So when it comes to Tanielle's dumping, when it comes to Tanielle's dumping, I believe the episode, the ratings pulled in 1.13 million. So, it hasn't actually increased since when Zara was dumped. That peaked at 1.3 million. So, you would have expected it to go a little bit higher, over 1.3, but it hasn't exceeded that. So since she's left, there's a strong portion of 200,000 viewers or so that have left with her and that actually have not wanted to come back for the show. So 1.13 million was when that day when Tanya got dumped, I believe, but then so that really isn't good news. But it gets worse, guys. With Tanya leaving, it seems like she's taken like 100,000, 150 people with her because the ratings fell again to 980,000, under a million. So, it peaked at 1.3 million. And then, of course, Zara, a chunk left. And then with Tanyelle, another chunk left as well. So it goes to show you that these were some of the fan favorites, some of the people liked because they exuded their own personality. They weren't afraid to get into drama and etc. And this was also despite a double dumping and also a Casa Amor teaser. So, for the fact that Casa Amor's arrived and there's teasers and, it's going to be interesting now to see when the couples come back to see who split and stayed, what ratings that will be. Will that exceed 1.3 because that's the highest it's been, which, is considerably low. And the fact that it's gone back to under a million again for the third or fourth time throughout is pretty bad news. It just goes to show you that Tanya and Zara having those two kept in, you would have had at least another 300 to 400,000 people remaining to watch the show. So I just think it's interesting to analyze the ratings when they get released and to implement them in reviews. But yeah, Casa Amor Islanders have been dropped as well, so I guess we'll see them in Monday night's episode or whatever, and they might just do a teaser. But let me know your thoughts on the Casa Amor Islanders. The Brits was last night. Sam Smith went absolutely viral for his outfit. A lot of people didn't like it. I'm not mad at it because number one, everyone's talking about him, and number two, everyone's now going to have the eyes on the designer, and it's great for the designer who decided to go with Sam Smith because now eyes are everywhere on your clothing. So I'm not mad at that, to be honest with you. It is what it is. I feel like I'm not a big fan of the outfit, but in this day and age, you want to create some kind of statement on the red carpet so that everyone is just talking about you. And that in itself is more valuable than you actually wearing a good outfit for the carpet. And that's what the girls and boys are doing these days. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Click that button. Let me know your thoughts on the Casa Amor Islanders. Are you guys excited? Is it weak? Is it strong? The ratings are declining, and they're declining quite fast. So we'll just see if that increases again over a million or if it actually continues to go back down as the season progresses. So it's just interesting that, you know, majority of people are right in that they want these islanders to remain that they love, but when they get dumped, they actually stop watching it and go with them. And the figures show that. Let me know your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.